The city's tucked itself away beneath a satin sheet of gray, and every lonely street lamp looks like it forgot to pray. I'm standing by the window glass, tracing lines where shadows pass. The pavement mirrors glitter, but the hour's moving fast. There's a rhythm on the pain that knows the trouble in my heart, the only confidant who's heard the story from the start. Oh, this late night conversation with the rain, it asks no questions, whispers back no name. Just liquid poetry that covers up the ache, the promises we whispered that we knew we'd break. It washes down the avenues of sorrow and of shame, a gentle cold reminder that the world goes on the same. I remember one New Year's, the sky was pouring down like this. We made a pact on future dreams sealed with a careless kiss. Now the storm's still raging, but the warmth inside is gone. I wish the drops could carry me back to the golden dawn, but they just fall and fall, a pattern that will never cease. The only therapy that ever brings a moment's peace. So this late night conversation with the rain, it asks no questions, whispers back no name. Just liquid poetry that covers up the ache, the promises we whispered that we knew we'd break. It washes down the avenues of sorrow and of shame, a gentle cold reminder that the world goes on the same. I can't quite articulate. It's an elegant surrender to the hands of fate. Better to be cleansed by simple, honest recitation than be consumed by weary, dry anticipation. Just let the rain fall. Wash it all away. where your face begins to bend. I look at it so often, I'm afraid it's near the end. I play the same old record where your favorite lyric lies, but the melody is muted by the distance in your eyes. The colors have grown paler, the edges frayed and thin, but I keep returning, letting the nostalgia seep in. These are footprints on a worn out memory, my dear, the proof that we walked through this, banishing all fear. It's no longer crystal clear, no longer bright and new, but every faded track confirms that the loving was true. I wouldn't smooth the surface, wouldn't try to make it clean, for the beautiful attrition of the places we have been. I tell the story differently with every passing year. The sharpness of the ending somehow doesn't cut as near. I soften your mistakes, exaggerate the joy, the details that were hurtful I deliberately destroy. The memory is customized, a comfortable, soft line, the way an old silk shawl protects you from the sky. These are footprints on a worn out memory, my dear, the proof that we walked through this, banishing all fear. It's no longer crystal clear, no longer bright and new, but every faded track confirms that the loving was true. I wouldn't smooth the surface, wouldn't try to make it clean, for the beautiful attrition of the places we have been. Truth is too precise, too difficult to bear, so I prefer the softness of the fiction we could share. I'll keep tracing your outline on the faded image still, until the gentle friction finally makes my memory nil. Worn out but true, my memory of you. The sun is liquid gold against the window pane, a final dazzling flourish before the winter rain. I'm sitting on the porch swing, wrapped in a woolen shawl, watching the red maple finally agree to fall. The air smells of wood smoke and a clean impending chill, a poignant resignation that the light can't linger still. That's October's velvet sigh, a gentle sad release, the world itself surrendering to a sophisticated peace. It's the elegant descent from fire to faded gray, the lesson that some beauty only comes when it gives way, a soft mute surrender that I'm learning how to make, for a love that was too golden for the coming winter's sake. I remember we would drive out just to see the hills on fire, thinking that our passion could burn endlessly and higher. Now the fields are harvested, the sky is deep and blue, and everything is quiet, missing me and missing you. I trace the lines of frost upon the railing, sharp and slow, accepting that the only way to heal is letting go. That's October's velvet sigh, a gentle sad release, the world itself surrendering to a sophisticated peace. It's the elegant descent from fire to faded gray, the lesson that some beauty only comes when it gives way, a soft mute surrender that I'm learning how to make, for a love that was too golden for the coming winter's sake. There's a dignity in sorrow when the season takes its hold, a beauty in the landscape when the warmth is bought and sold. And I wouldn't trade the color of those memories we made, even if it means I sit here while the golden colors fade. October's sigh, letting go. Go. is over, the house lights flicker low. I watch the last few couples gather up their things and go. The barman's counting quarters, the piano lid is shut, leaving me marooned here in this small familiar rut. I signal for another, though I know it's long past time, just stalling for the moment when the silence will be mine. And now it's only the waiter and the blues, the only company my tired soul can choose. He nods with quiet pity as he empties out the trays. He's seen 100 stories end in these long, lonely ways. The music lingers in the air, a smoke-filled sad refrain. It's just the two of us here, wrestling with the rain. I imagine you across me, where the candlelight once glowed, a gentle silent passenger on this familiar road. The clink of the final ice cube sounds like a gunshot now, ending the pretense of this elegance somehow. I wish the saxophone player hadn't packed up his horn. I need a mournful sound to greet the coming dawn. And now it's only the waiter and the blues, the only company my tired soul can choose. He nods with quiet pity as he empties out the trays. He's seen 100 stories end in these long, lonely ways. The music lingers in the air, a smoke-filled sad refrain. It's just the two of us here, wrestling with the rain. He brings a check with dignity, no push, no hurried frown. The silent understanding of the saddest soul in town. Only the waiter and the blues. Walking down that street we used to walk, not looking for a memory, just needing room to talk. And then the temper dropped, the sky began to weep, waking up the petrichor from where the secrets sleep. It wasn't just the water, it was something I recalled. The specific clean coldness when we had it all. Oh, the scent of midnight rain, it hits me like a blow, carrying the perfume of a love from long ago. It's a chemical reminder, honest and so stark, of cheap cologne and humid nights in the shelter and dark. That cold, clean promise in the humid city air, the only thing that still reminds me that you were really there. Standing under the awning of a store, thinking we were safe from what the future held in store. You promised me forever, the water dripping off your coat, a fragile, perfect light caught in your lovely throat. I inhaled the aroma of the pavement and the grass, and I'm back in that beginning, like no other memory can pass. Oh, the scent of midnight rain, it hits me like a blow, carrying the perfume of a love from long ago. It's a chemical reminder, honest and so stark, of cheap cologne and humid nights in the shelter and dark. That cold, clean promise in the humid city air, the only thing that still reminds me that you were really there. They say the mind forgets the words and eyes forget the sight, but the nose holds on to feelings with an ancient stubborn right. And every time the clouds decide to finally break and pour, I have to stand outside and feel what I can't have anymore. Just the cold, clean scent of the midnight rain. The velvet night is leaning on the window pane, just like you used to lean before the midnight train. I'm tracing patterns in the moisture on my glass, waiting for a whisper from the shadows that you cast. There's the residual scent of midnight rain, a quiet, cold reminder of the path we took in vain. But I still hold the memory, delicate places that you hide. The only warmth left in this room, so still and white, is the amber glow of a forgotten cigarette. The ghost of your laughter hangs above the piano keys, a brighter chord than any solace music brings me now with ease. I found the matchbox with a crest from that small seaside town, the one where we swore we'd never let the curtain down. It's a fragile folded map to a secret sweet affair, a phantom ring of truth that only I can bear. But I still hold the memory, delicate and true, like the last remaining smoke cloud I can see of you. And though the fire's out, the feeling won't subside. I find my solace in the places that you hide. The only warmth left in this room, so still and white, is the amber glow of a forgotten cigarette. Just an elegant regret. We both knew the day we met, this sunset was set. It's not desperation that keeps me here tonight, it's just the quiet appreciation of a fading light. And I still hold the memory, delicate and true, like the last remaining smoke cloud I can see of you. And though the fire's out, the feeling won't subside. I find my solace in the places that you hide. The only warmth left in this room, so still and white, is the amber glow of a forgotten cigarette. Just the amber glow, fading slow. Down in the chair you used to claim, the leather still recalls the whisper of your name. The room is quiet, draped in linen shades of blue, except for that sweet memory that always breaks right through. It echoes from the corner where the lamplight used to spill, a sound I chase but find the silence standing still. It's the ghost of your laughter a melody refined, the sharpest, clearest remnant of the joy we left behind. It's a bright chord in the minor key I play, that beautiful, impossible noise from yesterday. A cruel, sweet visitation, like a breeze you cannot hold, more precious than any story I've ever been told. I try to rearrange the books, to move the Persian rug, to silence every corner that our easy comfort hugged. But I can't erase the feeling or the perfect sudden charm that you injected into every single segment of our time. I hear it when the coffee cups are stacked for washing now, the phantom ring of happiness I don't know how, but why it's the ghost of your laughter, a melody refined, the sharpest, clearest remnant of the joy we left behind. It's a bright chord in the minor key I play, that beautiful, impossible noise from yesterday. A cruel, sweet visitation, like a breeze you cannot hold, more precious than any story I've ever been told. Some people lose a presence, I lost a perfect sound, the only music that could ever keep me safe and bound. And though it brings a sadness, I still hope it lingers here, so I can trade a teardrop for that memory, my dear. Just the echo, a beautiful sound. The band packed up their cases, the patrons paid their tabs. We were left beneath the flicker of the tired chandelier lamps. The piano man played just for us a slow, familiar tune, as if he knew our story would be ending far too soon. Your hand still knew the curve of my spine, held it too tight. A silent conversation in the fading lonely light. This was the last dance on a quiet floor, a graceful bow before we closed the door. The elegance of movement, knowing it must cease, a fragile final moment of transcendent temporary peace. We moved as two whole people before we split in half, and smiled across the sorrow with a dignified silent laugh. I remember the polish on the wood, reflecting back the pain. Each spin a whispered truth that we could never hide again. You didn't step on my shoe, I didn't hold my breath to sigh. Just two adults behaving as they bid their love goodbye. And when the music stopped, the silence was so clear. It told the whole sad story that we'd spent so long to fear. This was the last dance on a quiet floor, a graceful bow before we closed the door. The elegance of movement, knowing it must cease, a fragile final moment of transcendent temporary peace. We moved as two whole people before we split in half, and smiled across the sorrow with a dignified silent laugh. Sacrament, the formal recognition of the time we had spent. I'm glad we didn't rush it, didn't ruin it with words. Just two hearts beating slowly like two startled quiet birds. The quiet floor, just one more spin. Ooh. The quiet floor, just one more spin. Wasn't a crescendo, not a crash of fractured wood. The ending was more graceful than an ending ever should. There was a quiet modulation, unexpected and refined, leaving behind a pattern that keeps repeating in my mind. The final phrase was spoken with a breathy, perfect sigh, a melody I memorized but never learned to play right. That's the minor chord of goodbye, a dissonant seventh deep, a sudden formal sadness that the lonely piano keeps. It's the blue note in the twilight, the key I can't resolve, a beautiful surrender to the issues we couldn't solve. It lingers in the stillness where the promises were sworn, the elegant acceptance of a future still unborn. I remember the silence after your last subtle plea, like an audience holding its breath for an eternity. The taxi light was fading down a back street, long and slow, a quiet exit for the only life I used to know. And every morning now the sound comes back to haunt my sleep, the secret sad progression that our weary hearts still keep. That's the minor chord of goodbye, a dissonant seventh D, a sudden formal sadness that the lonely piano keeps. It's the blue note in the twilight, the key I can't resolve, a beautiful surrender to the issues we couldn't solve. It lingers in the stillness where the promises were sworn, the elegant acceptance of a future still unborn. Drama didn't need a final scene, just a change in harmony to show where we had been, a painful truth delivered in the language of the notes, the final honest statement from our weary, aching throat. The minor chord fades so slow. The ice has long since melted, the amber hue has run, the chilled condensation finished with the setting of the sun. I left them sitting there just as we walked away that night, silent witnesses under the moon's indifferent light. One glass still holds the a smudge of lipstick on the brim, a crimson promise now that's growing faint and dim. Two glasses on an empty table, a still life of despair, a perfect pointing symmetry that shows you aren't here. One waited for a toast that never had a chance to start, the other drained too quickly. Just like my foolish heart, they stand like monuments to all that we could not maintain, reflecting the sad flicker of the sidewalk lamp in vain. I polish everything around them. The mahogany shines deep, but I don't dare disturb the secret that they keep. They hold the silent tension of a line that wasn't crossed. The moment we both knew precisely what was lost. They're separate but so close, a final cold embrace. The last two residents of this once vibrant place. Two glasses on an empty table, a still life of despair, a perfect point in symmetry that shows you aren't here. One waited for a toast that never had a chance to start, the other drained too quickly. Just like my foolish heart, they stand like monuments to all that we could not maintain, reflecting the sad flicker of the sidewalk lamp in vain. But we never reached the moment when the last word was deployed. Now they just gather dust, two beautiful mistakes. For every lonely night a gentle memory wakes. Two glasses standing still. Tucked itself away beneath a satin sheet of gray, and every lonely street lamp looks like it forgot to pray. I'm standing by the window glass, tracing lines where shadows pass. The pavement mirrors glitter, but the hours moving fast. There's a rhythm on the pain that knows the trouble in my heart. The only confidant who's heard the story from the start. Oh, there's a late night conversation with the rain, It asks no questions, whispers back no name, just liquid poetry that covers up the ache. The promises we whisper that we knew we'd break. It washes down the avenues of sorrow and of shame, a gentle cold reminder that the world goes on the same. I remember one New Year's, the sky was pouring down like this. We made a pact on future dreams, sealed with a careless kiss. Now the storm's still raging, but the warmth inside is gone. I wish the drops could carry me back to the golden dawn, but they just fall and fall, a pattern that will never cease. The only therapy that ever brings a moment's peace. So this late night conversation with the rain, it asks no questions, whispers back no name, just liquid poetry that covers up the ache. The promises we whispered that we knew we'd break. It washes down the avenues of sorrow and of shame, a gentle cold reminder that the world goes on the same. It's an elegant surrender to the hands of fate. Better to be cleansed by simple, honest precipitation than be consumed by weary, dry anticipation. Just let the rain fall, wash it all. Is folded where your face begins to bend. I look at it so often, I'm afraid it's near the end. I play the same old record where your favorite lyric lies, but the melody is muted by the distance in your eyes. The colors have grown paler, the edges frayed and thin, but I keep returning, letting the nostalgia seep in. These are footprints on a worn out memory, my dear, the proof that we walk through this, banishing all fear. It's no longer crystal clear, no longer bright and new, but every faded track confirms confirms that the loving was true. I wouldn't smooth the surface, wouldn't try to make it clean, for the beautiful attrition of the places we have been. I tell the story differently with every passing year. The sharpness of the ending somehow doesn't cut as near. I soften your mistakes, exaggerate the joy. The details that were hurtful I deliberately destroy. The memory is customized, a comfortable soft lie, the way an old silk shawl protects you from the sky. These are footprints on a worn out memory, my dear, the proof that we walk through this, banishing all fear. It's no longer crystal clear, no longer bright and new, but every faded track confirms that the loving was true. I wouldn't smooth the surface, wouldn't try to make it clean, for the beautiful attrition of the places we have been. Too precise, too difficult to bear, so I prefer the softness of the fiction we could share. I'll keep tracing your outline on the faded image still, until the gentle friction finally makes my memory kneel. Worn out but true, the sun is liquid gold against the window pane, a final dazzling flourish before the winter rain. I'm sitting on the porch swing, wrapped in a woolen shawl, watching the red maple finally agree to fall. The air smells of wood smoke and a clean impending chill, a poignant resignation that the light can't linger still. That's October's velvet sigh, a gentle sad release, the world itself surrendering to a sophisticated peace. It's the elegant descent from fire to faded gray, the lesson that some beauty only comes when it gives way, a soft mute surrender that I'm learning how sky is deep and blue, and everything is quiet, missing me and missing you. I trace the lines of frost upon the railing, sharp and slow, accepting that the only way to heal is letting go. That's October's velvet sigh, a gentle sad release, the world itself surrendering to a sophisticated peace. It's the elegant descent from fire to faded gray, the lesson that some beauty only comes when it gives way, a soft mute surrender that I'm learning how to make, for a love that was too golden for the coming winter's sake. There's a dignity in sorrow when the season takes its hold, a beauty in the landscape when the warmth is bought and sold. And I wouldn't trade the color of those memories we made, even if it means I sit here while the golden colors fade. October sigh, letting go. Final set is over, the house lights flicker low. I watch the last few couples gather up their things and go. The barman's counting quarters, the piano lid is shut, leaving me marooned here in this small familiar rut. I signal for another, though I know it's long past time, just stalling for the moment when the silence will be mine. And now it's only the waiter and the blues, the only company my tired soul can choose. He nods with quiet pity as he empties out the trays. He's seen 100 stories, and in these long, lonely ways, the music lingers in the air, a smoke-filled sad refrain. It's just the two of us here, wrestling with the rain. I imagine you across me, where the candlelight once glowed, a gentle, silent passenger on this familiar road. The clink of the final ice cube sounds like a gunshot now, ending the pretend pretense of this elegance somehow. I wish the saxophone player hadn't packed up his horn. I need a mournful sound to greet the coming dawn. And now it's only the waiter and the blues, the only company my tired soul can choose. He nods with quiet pity as he empties out the trays. He's seen 100 stories, and in these long, lonely ways, the music lingers in the air, a smoke-filled sad refrain. It's just the two of us here, wrestling with the rain. Someone clinging to the chair, someone who finds comfort in the smell of stale air. He brings the check with dignity, no push, no hurried frown. The silent understanding of the saddest soul in town. Only the waiter and the blues. I was walking down that street we used to walk, not looking for a memory, just needing room to talk. And then the temperature dropped, the sky began to weep, waking up the petrichor from where the secrets sleep. It wasn't just the water, it was something I recall, the specific clean coldness when we had it all. Oh, the scent of midnight rain, it hits me like a blow, carrying the perfume of a love from long ago. It's a chemical reminder, honest and so stark, of cheap cologne and humid nights in the sheltering dark. That cold, clean promise in the humid city air, the only thing that still reminds me that you were really there. I remember standing under the awning of a store, thinking we were safe from what the future held in store. You promised me forever, the water dripping off your coat, a fragile, perfect lie caught in your lovely throat. I inhale the aroma beginning, like no other memory can pass. Oh, the scent of midnight rain, it hits me like a blow, carrying the perfume of a love from long ago. It's a chemical reminder, honest and so stark, of cheap cologne and humid nights in the sheltering dark. That cold, clean promise in the humid city air, the only thing that still reminds me that you were really there. Forgets the words and eyes forget the sight, but the nose holds on to feelings with an ancient stubborn right. And every time the clouds decide to finally break and pour, I have to stand outside and feel what I can't have anymore. Just the cold, clean scent of the midnight rain. The velvet night is leaning on the window pane, just like you used to lean before the midnight train. I'm tracing patterns in the moisture on my glass, waiting for a whisper from the shadows that you cast. There's a residual scent of midnight rain, a quiet, cold reminder of the path we took in vain. But I still hold the memory, delicate and true, like the last remaining smoke cloud I can see of you. And though the fire's out, the feeling won't subside. I find my solace in the places that you hide. The only warmth left in this room, so still and white, is the amber glow of a forgotten cigarette. Ghost of your laughter hangs above the piano keys, a brighter chord than any solace music brings me now with ease. I found the matchbox with the crest from that small seaside town, the one where we swore we'd never let the curtain down. It's a fragile folded map to a secret sweet a phantom ring of truth that only I can bear. But I still hold the memory, delicate and true, like the last remaining smoke cloud I can see of you. And though the fire's out, the feeling won't subside. I find my solace in the places that you hide. The only warmth left in this room, so still and white, is the amber glow of a forgotten cigarette. Just an elegant regret. We both knew the day we met, this sunset was set. It's not desperation that keeps me here tonight. It's just the quiet appreciation of a fading light. And I still hold the memory, delicate and true, like the last remaining smoke cloud I can see of you. And though the fire's out, the feeling won't subside. I find my solace in the places that you hide. The only warmth left in this room, so still and white, is the amber glow of a forgotten cigarette. Just the amber glow, fading slow. I sit down in the chair you used to claim. The leather still recalls the whisper of your name. The room is quiet, draped in linen, shades of blue, except for that sweet memory that always breaks right through. It echoes from the corner where the lamplight used to spill, a sound I chase but find the silence standing still. It's the ghost of your laughter, a melody refined, the sharpest, clearest remnant of the joy we left behind. It's a bright chord in the minor key I play, that beautiful, impossible noise from yesterday. A cruel, sweet visitation, like a breeze you cannot hold, more precious than any story I've ever been told. Try to rearrange the books, to move the Persian rug, to silence every corner that our easy comfort hug. But I can't erase the feeling or the perfect sudden chime that you injected into every single segment of our time. I hear it when the coffee cups are stacked for washing now, a phantom ring of happiness, I don't know how, but wow, it's the ghost of your laughter, a melody refined, the sharpest, clearest remnant of the joy we left behind. It's a bright chord in the minor key I play, that beautiful, impossible noise from yesterday, a cruel, sweet visitation, like a breeze you cannot hold, more precious than any story I've ever been told. Some people lose a presence, I lost a perfect sound, the only music that could ever keep me safe and bound. And though it brings a sadness, I still hope it lingers here, so I can trade a teardrop for that memory, my dear. Just the echo of beautiful sound. The band packed up their cases, the patrons paid their tabs. We were left beneath the flicker of the tired chandelier lamps. The piano man played just for us a slow, familiar tune, as if he knew our story would be ending far too soon. Your hand still knew the curve of my spine, held it too tight. A silent conversation in the fading lonely light. This was the last dance on a quiet floor, a graceful bow before we closed the door. The elegance of movement, knowing it must cease, a fragile final moment of transcendent temporary peace. We moved as two whole people before we split in half, and smiled across the sorrow with a dignified, silent laugh. I remember the polish on the wood reflecting back the pain. Each spin a whispered truth that we could never hide again. You didn't step on my shoe, I didn't hold my breath to sigh. Just two adults behaving as they bid their love goodbye. And when the music stopped, The silence was so clear, it told the whole sad story that we'd spent so long to fear. This was the last dance on a quiet floor, a graceful bow before we closed the door. The elegance of movement, knowing it must cease, a fragile final moment of transcendent temporary peace. We moved as two whole people before we split in half, and smiled across the sorrow with a dignified, silent laugh. Just emotion, darling, it was a sacrament, the formal recognition of the time we had spent. I'm glad we didn't rush it, didn't ruin it with words, just two hearts beating slowly like two startled quiet birds. A quiet floor, just one more spin. It wasn't a crescendo, not a crash of fractured wood. The ending was more graceful than an ending ever should. It was a quiet modulation, unexpected and refined, leaving behind a pattern that keeps repeating in my mind. The final phrase was spoken with a breathy, perfect sigh, a melody I memorized but never learned to play right. That's a minor chord of goodbye, a dissonant seventh deep, a sudden formal sadness that the lonely piano keeps. It's the blue note in the twilight, the key I can't resolve, a beautiful surrender to the issues we couldn't solve. It lingers in the stillness where the promises were sworn, the elegant acceptance of a future still unborn. I remember the silence after your last subtle plea, like an audience holding its breath for an eternity. The taxi light was fading down a back street long and slow, a quiet exit for the only life I used to know. And every morning now the sound comes back to haunt my sleep, the secret sad progression that our weary hearts still keep. That's a minor chord of goodbye, a dissonant seventh deep, a sudden formal sadness that the lonely piano keeps. It's the blue note in the twilight, the key I can't resolve, a beautiful surrender to the issues we couldn't solve. It lingers in the stillness where the promises were sworn, the elegant acceptance of a future still unborn. touch of the nose, the final honest statement from our weary aching throats. The minor chord fades so slow. The ice is long since melted, the amber hue has run, the chill condensation finished with the setting of the sun. I left them sitting there just as we walked away that night, silent witnesses under the moon's indifferent light. One glass still holds the smudge of lipstick on the brim, a crimson promise now that's growing faint and dim. Two glasses on an empty table, a still life of despair, a perfect, poignant symmetry that shows you aren't here. One waited for a toast that never had a chance to start, the other drained too quickly, just like my foolish heart. They stand like monuments to all that we could not maintain, reflecting the sad flicker of the sidewalk lamp in vain. I polish everything around them, the mahogany shines deep, but I don't dare disturb the secret that they keep. They hold the silent tension of a line that wasn't crossed, the moment we both knew precisely what was lost. They're separate but so close, a final cold embrace. The last two residents of this one's vibrant place. Two glasses on an empty table, a still life of despair, a perfect, pointing symmetry that shows you aren't here. One waited for a toast that never had a chance to start, the other drained too quickly, just like my foolish heart. They stand like monuments to all that we could not maintain, reflecting the sad flicker of the sidewalk lamp in vain. A full decanter waiting to be poured, but we never reached the moment when the last word was deplored. they just gather dust. Two beautiful mistakes. For every lonely night, a gentleman.